out yet. It's crazy. And, I mean, just as she says that, Evans Chebet, whoosh, it's just swoop and gone. I mean, it's crazy. It's just like in a snap of a finger, it went from 15 to 2 to 1 in a matter of 5K, so it's crazy. In Boston Marathon history, it is going to take something pretty special to blow that pack apart, and that's exactly what Chebet delivered. But by the depth of the field, guys, he ran over a minute faster. Guys, these fields were incredible. They were so amazing. This just proves CJ Albertson, like Nel Rojas, ran 3 places lower, but still ran over not a 2020 Olympian. We were all expecting him to, but at the Olympics, he finished 6th at the Olympics. So even though he hasn't been that great since 2019, he has been really, 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 really impressive. I mean, the guy has been really, really impressive with his performances over the past few years. I know he hasn't been great. He didn't run the greatest time in Boston, but I mean, alright guys, in this 5th block of the video, I'm going to basically tell you guys all about my experience and what it was standing on the sidelines and watching all these amazing elites, not only elites, but also amazing runners and just people who have like their side jobs and just do all this stuff. Now, first of all, I would like just give a shout out to everyone who ran this race. For most of these people, most people except the elites were amazing, but I think regular people are even more inspiring. People like who run these Boston Marathons, they have day jobs and they don't just train for this marathon. The fact that people can have a day job and still find a way to crank out miles and qualify for Boston is an inspiring thing. It is crazy how many people run the Boston Marathon every year and just embrace the experience. I mean, it's an amazing experience for not only us as the spectators, but even more so for the runners. I mean, imagine, when I run my first Boston Marathon, it's going to be incredible. Boston is an amazing city. The city of Boston is so amazing. I love Boston. It is my hometown. It is the home city that I love running in. And one day, I really do hope to make my country proud and represent my country at the Boston Marathon. But until then, this race was inspirational, and I had so much fun. First of all, let's talk about the elites. So for a period of time when we first got there, we'd had a little bit of time rummaging around to find a spot. I did a little bit of YouTubing, watched some live stream, but the elites, when they came by, it was incredible. The women came by with 3 top women, and then we watched all the other ones, the Americans. I was cheering as loud as I possibly could. I love seeing all the elite women and then the elite men come through, and I love seeing all of them as well. Jared Ward, Jeffrey Kamara, Evans Chebet, all of them. I love seeing them so much. Colin Benny, they were all so much fun to see, and they were all so much fun to watch. And then aside from the elites, just seeing everyone else come through. I mean, it is inspirational. The fact that everyday people like us, like me and all of you guys are, maybe if any elites are watching, maybe not you guys, but for me and all of everyone out there, most of us, we dream about running the Boston Marathon. We have to qualify, but we still have to work our day jobs, we still have to pay for it. I mean, it's crazy. We still have to house ourselves. So the fact that people can do this, I mean, seeing my mom and dad go by, it's inspirational because their first Boston Marathon, not only did I feel that they so deserved it so bad because they both worked so hard. I am so proud of them. They did amazing job this Boston Marathon year. And for the 2022 Boston Marathon, I feel like it was a comeback from the rest of their years. And I feel like my mom and dad were the most inspirational people there. I love seeing them so much. I love seeing everyone, but they're the ones who I love seeing the most. And congratulations to everyone who ran this race. My spectating duties were amazing. I loved having them, having them to do. And yeah, so it was so much fun to spectate during this race. Yeah, guys, that's probably going to do it up for this 5th block of the video. And now we're doing for our 6th block of the video. Basically having the 2 Boston Marathon runners come in, and another one, my sister, who also spectated. All right, guys, in this I think it's either 5th or 6th and final block of the video, we're going to be having our special guest speakers for today. So you guys just heard me talk about my spectating experience, but again, as I told you guys, we're going to be having our 2 marathon runners today, and show them your medals, guys. My mom and my dad both ran their first Boston Marathons this year in 2022 with the strongest elite fields. Again, they weren't the elite fields, but they still ran it with the strongest elite fields. And my sister also spectated with us, with our family and friends. So I'm going to give it over to them to talk more about Catherine's spectating experience with me and the rest of our friends and family, and my mom and my dad's first Boston Marathon and how they liked it, running from the starting line in Hopkinton all the way till the finish line on Boylston Street. All right, you guys.
Yeah, it was great to see Mommy and Daddy. We cheered really loud for them. Mimi, it's your turn now.
Oh, my turn. The whole experience all around was amazing. It's a day I'll never forget. It was awesome, starting with getting on the Greater Lowell bus. Being able to do that made things so easy, so convenient. So thank you, Greater Lowell. That was awesome. And then starting at Hopkinton, I just kept reminding myself what everyone had told me: don't go out too fast since it starts at a downhill. So I started. I tried to really pace myself really throughout the whole race, but especially in the beginning, so I didn't go out too fast because I knew I'd regret it later on. At around mile 6, I got to see Joe. That was awesome. And then I saw friends at mile 7.5, mile 18, mile 20. That's where the kids were. Mile 23, and then from 23 to 26, and really the whole course, there was just so many spectators out there screaming because I had my Greater Lowell singlet on. I had my name on it, so I felt like I was cheered on the entire way. I've never smiled so much during a marathon. It was just really fun. I was able to take it all in. I stopped for hugs and pictures with everyone I knew that I saw along the course, which was awesome. Really kept me going. Just an overall incredible experience. People say nothing's like Boston, and they're right. That was my 10th marathon and by far my favorite one to date. And I don't know how I could ever run another one that would beat it. The whole day was just incredible. And the fact that after I finished, I got to go back to the hotel that, Greater Lowell had rented out and take a shower. That was awesome. And then Brian and I were able to jump on the T and meet the kids and friends for a meal, and that was awesome. So overall, the whole day was incredible. I'm definitely still feeling the runner's high. I have lots of pictures that I haven't even gone through yet, but I certainly will at some point. Just an awesome day all around.
Yeah, it was an awesome time. It was a lot of fun right from the beginning. So I was in wave 1 of group 2. So I was kind of up toward the front of the starting line. So when we went off, my initial goal was to kind of keep it contained and not go out too quickly. And that was immediately thrown out the window. So the whole people you're around kind of drag you out quickly. So I went out quick and continued to stay quick. And by mile 5, I said, forget it. I'm just going to go with it. So went with it. Wasn't sure if I'd regret it later, which a little bit, not too bad though.
Still ran 2:10. I mean,
3:10.
3:10. Sorry.
If I was 2:10, that'd be impressive. But no, it was awesome. So we went through the first, I'd say 7 or 10 miles. Felt really, really good. Got through the halfway point, felt really good, and figured, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it, see what I can run. Not gonna contain myself anymore. I won't hold back. So it was awesome. Going through the Wellesley Scream Tunnel was fun. Then you get to the fire station in Newton, make that right-hand turn, and that's when things start to really ramp up, because that's when the hills start. So you get up, you have to get up the hills those next 3 or 4 miles, which are tough. But I will say, word of wisdom to anybody that runs Boston for the first time is that beware the downhills, because that's what really gets you. People say it, but until you run it, you don't know. My feet are destroyed right now. So
I took pictures, but they're too disgusting.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. So the uphills were tough, but the downhills were harder. But once you get up the hills in Newton and get go down into Brighton and into Brookline, you make that turn onto, that was Comm Ave, right, or Beacon, I forget which one it was. But the crowds are amazing from that point on. So you run through all the way there, you go up, you go past Fenway, you pass the Sitco sign with a mile to go, and the crowds just continue to get bigger and bigger and louder and louder. And it was awesome. And once you get to get close to the end, you make that right on Hereford and left onto Boylston, and that's when it's amazing. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I didn't look around as much as I should have. hopefully I get to run this again, and I will try to take it all in more. But it was an awesome time. It was a lot of fun. It was the crowd was amazing, and it was fun. I mean, it was a long time to get here. I've run a lot of marathons, and a lot of them they've all been good, but Boston was the most fun I've ever had in a marathon. And it was cool to see the kids and everyone else that was out there cheering for us. So it's too hard to name everyone that was out there, but everyone that was there, thank you. It was appreciated. It was a lot of fun, and I hope to do it again. We'll see. Maybe next year, or maybe in the future. We'll see. But it's one of those things I always said, if I did once, that'd be enough. Well, that's wrong. I want to do it again. So it was fun, and I hope to see everyone out there again next year and the year after, or somewhere in the future. So it was awesome. It was a fun time, and I'm glad the kids got to watch, and we'll be watching Michael in a few years out there too when the time comes. But for now, that's a wrap, I think. So thanks for everyone for coming out and cheering, and
thank you.
We will hopefully do it again in the future.
These two have worked so hard for like the past 2, 3, 4 years. They have worked to get to this point. And show your medals again. This is what you get for the 2, 3, 4 years of work that you have to put in. So it shows that you definitely have to sometimes wait a little bit. You guys can put your medals down now. You definitely have to wait a little bit sometimes. Stuff doesn't come without hard work, dedication, training. So it definitely takes a little while. But these two ran amazing. It was inspiring to see them accomplish what they have wanted to accomplish for years and years to come. And I hope that this experience will happen again for them. And maybe I get to run it one day as well with them. So thank you guys. You guys, that's probably going to do it up for the 5th or 6th and final block of the video, and that's probably going to wrap it up for today's video. Alright guys, I really do hope you enjoyed today's video. I really do hope you enjoyed listening to me recap and review you guys all about the men's and women's elite field for the Boston Marathon, and listening to all our guest speakers, me talking about my spectating duties and my spectating experience, and my mom, my dad, and my sister talking about her spectating experience, and my mom and dad talking about their inspirational Boston Marathon first time race. This is my first time my mom and dad had ever run the Boston Marathon. It was an incredible day for all of us. I mean, in my heart, I felt that they so deserved this. It is inspiring to see them do this, to accomplish their dreams and to accomplish what they have worked so hard for a livelihood, for their entire lives. I mean, my mom and dad have worked so hard for this for almost 4 or 5 years now. So it's crazy to see that their dreams finally came true. And a few years ago, they even told me, we never thought we'd be sitting on the starting line of Boston. And now here they are holding their medals. As you guys saw in the recap, in the guest speakers video, they had their medals around their necks, and those are medals that they deserve fully because they ran their 2022 journey across Boston from Hopkinton to Boylston Street in Boston. It was an amazing experience to watch them. It was so inspiring, and I loved it so much. The elite races, guys, those elite races were incredible. Perez Jepchirchir and Yashina, I can't remember her first name. They battled it out all the way on Boylston, all the way to the final mile. Jepchirchir surged, Yashina surged, Jepchirchir led, Yashina led, and then finally Jepchirchir outkicked her. And Evans Chebet, I mean, come on, guys. Like, Evans Chebet ran the most amazing, incredible Boston Marathon I've ever seen from anyone. It's not even comparable to anyone else. Evans Chebet blew the field wide open. He had so much courage, so much faith in himself to just go for it. And I am so proud to see that we finally have marathoners who are saying to everyone else, I'm fitter than you, I'm stronger than you, I'm faster than you, I'm better than you. I'm going to go for it. If you want to come with me, come. That's fine. If you don't, well, you got to settle for second or third. That's what I want. I want more of that in track and field. We need more of that in track and field. That's how I run, and that's how I want that's how I want more races to be run. The marathon shouldn't be a sprint race. It's not a 100-meter race. It shouldn't come down to the final 200 meters. It should come down to the final, 5K. This should not be a 200-meter race. If you're going to run the 200, just run the 200. But the marathon should not come down to a 200-meter race, and that's what Evans Chebet did not want to happen. And I loved seeing it so much. But congratulations to everyone who ran this race, elite or not. Congratulations to everyone who ran this race, both men and women, elites and everyone else. And thank you to all the spectators who came out to cheer for everyone, including myself and my entire family and friends. It was so much fun to watch. them run and race and do all this stuff, accomplish what they've been working for years and years upon years now, and it's so much fun to watch them race. If you guys would like to stick around to the end of the video, I will probably have some pictures up. Maybe if I can find some videos up. I think I have some videos of my mom and my dad and some of the elite photos, maybe some elite finishes. I'll have to see. I will also put some results at the end of the video, also down in the description below. All the stuff that you need to know will be down in the description. All the stuff I mentioned in the video will be down in the description. And so really do hope you enjoyed that. You guys, hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you stick around to this quote, and you guys are going to love it. I may do a quote by possibly Evan Chibet or Perez Drip. I don't know, but you guys just have to stick around for it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have fun. Keep running. Maybe next year you can come out and watch the Boston Marathon with us. I will put the info down in the description below. Come and meet us. If you guys know me, once again, never hesitate to come out to me. And maybe come out and run. And maybe if you know me, come over, maybe take a picture, and I would love to see who is running the Boston Marathon, and maybe if you guys want to spectate, that'd be awesome too. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you guys in the next one. Have fun, keep running, enjoy life, never give up your dreams, and peace out, guys. so guys, I'm back to the video. Before we do today's video, I did say, hope you enjoyed the last episode of you guys about the BAA 5K race. Alright, let's see how the volume works on this. I can open and close this. Good. I can scroll down and do all that stuff. Okay, that's also good. Great. Alright, sounds good. Alright, I think I'm ready.